Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. This will be the final vlog in the Asia 2023 playlist, so if you haven't checked out the other videos from Vietnam, Japan, and Korea parts 1 and 2, then please check out my channel for the rest of the videos. So since we were at the final couple days of our trip, we couldn't leave South Korea without doing a couple facial treatments. So if you guys are not familiar, Korean beauty or K-beauty is so popular right now, so that's what we decided to do on our first day. But before we went to our facial appointment, we went to this cafe and gallery space called IU Space. So IU Space is owned by a close acquaintance of my aunt, so that's why she wanted to take us, because she knew that it would be really aesthetic and pretty. And as you can see, once you enter inside of the main building, their cafe is gorgeous. It is just so clean, crisp, and minimal with a lot of neutral tones. They have so many fresh bakery items that they make every single day, as well as more brunchy items. So we picked out a couple pieces to have for brunch. But here we are being escorted to the rooftop of the entire main building, which is really exciting. We're walking along this main window area, and the whole main front area, like when you saw when we first walked in, centers around a rock. So you're supposed to basically be mindless, stare at this rock, and just focus on nature. So here we are at the top of the main building. We were discussing how they have plans to have different events up at the rooftop, or even down here at this space. They want to do more health and spiritual wellness type of activities like yoga classes and things like that. They also purchased the property from Lotte Group, which is basically Korean Disney, which I thought was a pretty cool fun fact. This building right here is the gallery that I mentioned earlier. They have a lot of European art actually, because the couple that owns this whole area, the property and the land here, they used to live in Europe actually. So there's a lot of European art inside of that traditional Korean building, which I thought was really interesting. But he's also pointing out the Hangang River, which there's apparently not a lot of rivers that are by mountain ranges that remain clean. A lot of rivers, obviously there's a lot of ports and stuff, so he was just commenting on the fact that the rivers here are really clean, so a lot of the water here is used for drinking water and cleaning water over in the main city of Seoul. So that's what he's talking to us about, and we're just saying how it is so idyllic living here. He doesn't live on property, they live close by, but it's just so gorgeous here, and having this property here to just enjoy nature and enjoy a nice cup of coffee and drinks must be so nice. So thankful for that little mini tour that we had. But afterwards, we just decided to take a walk along the grounds. There are so many pretty sitting areas with these awnings or umbrellas where you can enjoy your coffee or tea or snacks while being surrounded by this gorgeous garden. So the IU Space is kind of a combination of a lot of things. It's a coffee shop, cafe, garden, gallery, all in one, with plans to have a lot of yoga classes, wellness classes, all that kind of stuff. So they have different art installations, and they have plans to bring even more art installations inside of this space. So I'm very curious to see how this space changes over time. But as you can see, it is just gorgeous here. There's more hydrangeas. Go check out the Korea vlog part 1, I believe, for footage of me looking at, oh, there they are, some more hydrangeas. But everything is just turning into those fall hues, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. But this pathway towards the Hangang River was so pretty. I mean, look at that red tree and those leaves right here that I'm pointing out. It's just the most beautiful fall colors. Also, before I forget, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I've been posting a lot of my Asia trip content lately, but I will be resuming back to my regular vlogs with food and style content and wedding content creation. So please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Also, all of my outfits and details for any of the places that we visit or restaurants that we go eat at will be linked down in the description box. So long story short, everything is down there. I also have linked everything in chronological order in my blog. So I have 3 different blog posts, one for Vietnam, Japan, and then Korea, with all of the pictures, links, outfits, and extra details in those blog posts. So make sure you check out the description box for all of that. But here we are with my aunt and my parents at IU Space. You could even take a walk outside and sit literally right by the river. It's just so calming and peaceful, and the perfect way to spend one of our last mornings and afternoons in Korea. So if you walk outside right by the river, you can take a picture or just sit by the main sign that says IU Space. So here we are just looking around. We wanted to make sure that we didn't miss a single square foot of this entire property because it was seriously so pretty no matter where we went. But we just wanted to stop by here and take some cute photos before going back inside. Another cute little thing that they do here is if you take some photos and upload it to your social media with a cute little review, you can come to this little flower garden area and pick out some flowers to take home with you. So my aunt had posted something on her Instagram, so we got to take something home. But I just love all of these cute flowers, and I like this little concept of getting a cute little flower arrangement if you write a little review. So that's something fun to do here while you're in IU Space. Something else that I thought was really cool was they make their own products like soaps and this facial spray that they want you to use. So they have a little sign there explaining the ingredients and what they put inside and encouraging their guests to use it. So after we left IU Space, we went to go to this local little mom and pop restaurant. And even though this restaurant is very unassuming, that dish that they just placed on the table right there, it's a spicy squid dish, and it was one of the best things that I ate on the entire trip. So make sure to check out my blog post if you guys want to see more photos of that dish, because my mouth is literally watering as I'm doing this voiceover. It was so good. But finally, we are at the facial clinic. I was getting ult therapy, or in Korean, I believe it's called wulsela. I don't think I'm saying that right, but it's basically a skin firming and lifting treatment. I have a lot more information on it in my blog, so please check the description box for the blog post so you can read more about it. But basically, it just lifts and firms the skin, so I don't really have that much lines or wrinkles to take away, but firming and lifting is always a nice touch. So here is my esthetician. She's just removing all of the makeup that I was wearing earlier. I obviously would typically just show up without any makeup, but because we were going somewhere first in the beginning of the day, they just let us know ahead of time that they have makeup remover, obviously. So here they are taking off my makeup and then cleansing my makeup. That foaming cleanser, it basically like foams away all of your oil and dirt, so that's kind of like a cool product she was telling me about. But after cleansing, they just do a lot of different serums. I believe this machine was like a collagen stimulator, and then they did a lot of massaging, so kind of like lymphatic massage movements, just taking away a lot of the extra fluid in the face and getting it ready for the main treatment. So here I am just checking in with you guys. I honestly am not really sure what each of these little contraptions was, but here is the main ult therapy device. So it's painless, it's non-invasive, and it's a great alternative for people who want to experience firming and lifting in their skin, but without surgery or fillers or Botox or any of that stuff quite yet. So I have had a little bit of a Botox and saline mixture injected into my jawline just to help with oil production. So I'm not totally against Botox for things like oil production and stuff, but I don't necessarily think I need it yet for wrinkles. So this is a great, again, painless and non-invasive way to treat wrinkles and lifting the skin. Again, I don't really need wrinkles, but for the firming and lifting, this is great. So here they are after doing the therapy light, giving me a mask and some more massages, and we got sent home with some products that you guys saw in the beginning, that line called the Diet. And then afterwards, we were heading back home. And if you guys saw Korea Part 2, you guys would have seen us at the markets buying some of this food for dinner. So again, check out the blog post for more photos there, but it was gaejang, which is that really popular raw marinated crab dish. So this is my final few hours in Korea. I left on a Saturday. We definitely wanted to stop by McDonald's before I left, and I wanted to try some of the fun regional items. So check my blog post for some photos, but the sausage snack wrap and the plum smoothie were my favorites, so gotta give an A+ to the McDonald's in Korea. But my aunt wanted to show us around a Korean rest stop. This is a popular pastime when Koreans go on a trip, whether it's a road trip or flying somewhere. You stop at these little, almost like a convenience store, and buy a little snack, maybe use a restroom and rest up before your trip. So I just wanted to show you guys the inside because I feel like there are just so many nice places. I was kind of expecting this to be like a gas station-y vibe and dingy and stuff, but it was not at all. It was so nice on the inside with so many different food options. So we got a couple things. We got a Korean hot dog, that spiral potato thing, some tteokbokki, which is like a spicy rice cake dish, and then one of my favorite little Korean drinks, which is called milkis. It's like a creamy soda, kind of like an Italian cream soda. So very, very delicious. But this is my aunt and cousin and my parents just dropping me off at the airport. My parents were staying another week in Korea, so I was being sent off by myself. This is footage that my cousin took of me walking in. But that is basically the finale of the Asia trip. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here I am saying bye right there. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm so grateful to have been able to go on a 2-week family vacation to 3 different countries. If you guys haven't seen the rest of those vlogs or blog posts, then please check that out. But it was just a great way to spend some time with my family, see more family overseas, and now we're back home to regular life. So I just wanted to show you guys some of my food on the flight back because I was so impressed. I am definitely ready to be back home and kind of settle back into normal life. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys subscribe and stick around for more content. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!